WT Woodson, big win here against Battlefield in the state quarterfinals. You guys are going to the state semis. How's it feel to be moving on?
You know, it feels good. Anytime to get a win, especially in the state tournament, is always good.
What do you think was the key tonight? You guys came out and jumped on them quick.
Well, the key for us was to get the ball in the post because, you know, we're bigger than them. So, you know, we got the ball in the post. The big men did what they had to do to finish the layups, and then we got the win like that.
You guys got it big on them, and then they made that, you know, they made their run, cut it to 3, I believe, at one point. What was going on at that point? What were you guys saying to each other in the huddle? I mean, how did you guys keep your composure and come back out?
Well, they were just making all their shots. You know, they were getting offensive rebounds. So, you know, we just had to, you know, just come out and get. We just had to come out and, you know, just start boxing out, and then we start knocking our shots because at first they weren't going in. But then once we start knocking our shots down, you know, we were getting everything, and we were good from there.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, thank you.
It feels great. Our goal the whole year is make it to VCU, make it out of the state tournament, and it's a great win. Battlefield, hats off to them. They played a great game, but I mean, shots were falling for us at the end, and we got the win. It was great.
How important was the start? You guys jumped out on them quick.
It was great because overall this year we've been a slow start team, I think, a little bit, and just to be able to come out and jump on them and get a bit of a lead, not have to play back and come back was just great.
Did you feel it was going to be a good shoot night for you? I mean, was there anything in the warm-up gave you any kind of indication? Or?
Honestly, I wasn't shooting very well in the warm-ups, or even in the first half. I came out, missed a couple threes, but I mean, I've always kept shooting. That's what I do. I mean, if it's not going in the first half, you can always come out and try to shoot the second half. I knocked one down, and I kept shooting, and knocked a couple down.
Right. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Here with Coach Doug Craig at WT Woodson, state quarterfinal win over here against Battlefield. How does it feel to be moving on?
You know, in Virginia, it's a really big deal to make the state tournament because you only got 8 teams. You know, some states there's 20, 30 teams that make the state tournament. You know, with only 8 teams, there's only 8 teams left in the state playing, and to get a win and be one of the Final Four, you know, it's been a magical run. Hopefully, we got some more magic left next week on Monday, and you know, I think we have a good team, and when we play well, we have a chance to beat anybody.
What you feel was the key tonight? I mean, you guys got off to a quick start there. You jumped out on them fast, and then you kind of held them off there at the end.
Yeah.
What do you think was the key?
I thought the game was at the tempo we wanted to play. You know, they're kind of a team that thrives on the open court, you know, the transition game, up and down, kind of broken play. And we really controlled everything. I think we had like 6 turnovers. You know, we executed when we had to. We got good shots at the basket. We took care of the ball. I like our team's skill level. When we're able to get shots at the basket, we're not turning it over, we have a good chance because we shoot the ball well, and we have guys that can finish shots. So for us, it's all about the tempo of the game. They wanted to go up and down, play this game in the 70s. We were able to get it in the 50s and low 60s, and that's exactly where we wanted it.
Can you talk a little about, you know, the atmosphere tonight, the student section you guys?
Our student section was unbelievable tonight. You know, it was funny. It was very similar Saturday night against Wakefield in the regional final, and we got behind by 19. They just wouldn't let us quit. They were still into the game, down 19, and starting the fourth quarter. They were still, and I don't think our kids will quit because of it. And you know, they've been behind us all year, and we already have 8 student buses already signed up to go down to Richmond on Monday. It's like 450 kids already want to go. Maybe, hopefully, we'll get some more. Not much work's going to get done in school Monday, I don't think, but that's okay. You know, this is good for the whole community. I'm happy for the kids in our building, for all our players, for all our community that supports us and has been supporting us for a long time. To be able to share this with everybody and give this to the school is special.
Appreciate it.
All right, Marcus.